So I'm just driving, trying to figure out what I'm gonna do. I'm just like, okay, I know the kids gonna be safe because Pop know where they at, and Pop's going to get them. So like, I know they good. Pop said, take a couple of days, come up with a plan. I was like, okay, I gotta come up with a plan. I gotta do something because I gotta get the kids out. Like, we gotta leave. So I'm just like, where am I gonna go? I'm like, I need to figure out where I'm gonna stay tonight. Well, where I'm gonna stay the next few days. Like, cause they said take a couple of days, but like, did they mean 1 day? Did they mean 2 days? So I need to figure out like what I'm gonna do. So I'm just like, you know what? I can go to the hotel over there by my job because the Bowie Town Center is like right across the street from my job because I worked at the health center drive, and the Bowie Town Center is right there. So I'm like, behind the LA Fitness is some hotels. I'm like, you know what? That'd be perfect. Stay at the hotel, and then I'll just go to work. Like, it's like right there. I just stay in Bowie tonight. And I was just like, but damn, I need to make sure that he ain't checking my location. So I kept looking at my phone to make sure my location notification wasn't dinging. So I'm like, okay, I don't have like any clean underwear and socks or anything. So I'm just like, look, I'm gonna just go to the store while I'm over there, and then I'm gonna just go to the hotel, get in the hotel. So I had a Hyatt's rewards membership or whatever not, and the hotel just so happened to be one in the affiliation. So I logged into my app, found me a room at that hotel, booked it, went to the store, got me some underwear, socks, and then I went to the hotel to check in. So as I'm driving to the hotel, so I already done got my underwear and socks and everything, my toiletries, I already got that. So as I'm driving to the hotel, which is like across the street, I get a notification. My GPS has been tracked. My car GPS has been tracked. And I'm like, fuck, I need to hurry up. So I whipped into the hotel parking lot, put that thing in park, grabbed my stuff, and went to the front desk. So, see, the thing about D is when he was hitting his licks on the workers in Savannah, like, you didn't miss no parts. I took that was not in the story time, but the people that know, like, know. But when he was hitting his little licks, he taught me how, like, what to do when you're going to a hotel, like, just based off of what they would do. He was like, when you at a hotel, so you never take the first floor. You don't. You always need to be above, like a story up. You can do the second floor, but never the first floor. And you want to make sure your room is by a stairwell so that you can get away real fast. When you go in and park, you want to park outside of that stairwell, but a little ways away, just so like you can park your car, walk up to the front door, go to where their room is. If it's by a stairwell, it's like, boom, you right there. That's why it's very important to get the room number beforehand so you know which side of the hotel you need to park on. Like, you know which side door you need to park on. It's very important you know where all the exits are. And when you park, do not park where there's a street light. You want to park beside the door, away from the street lights. You want as much darkness as you possibly can. So when you go out, come out of there, do what you got to do, come out of that room, you hit their stairs, go down the stairwell, and boom, you at your vehicle and you on your way. So when I go to check in, I was just like, hey, I got a reservation. And she was like, okay. I gave her my name. And I was just like, hey, is it any way possible that I cannot be on the first floor, and whichever floor I'm on, can I be near a stairwell? So she go in her little system to see if there's any rooms available, that fits that. Found one. Perfect. I'm like, all right, cool. I go up to she gave me my key. I go. How this hotel was set up is like there were several doors. It's like, even though you're in the main lobby area, you got to go through a door and use your key card to get past that door, and then that's where all the hotel rooms are. So you have to use your key card to get past the big door to get to the room. So I'm just like, man, perfect security. Perfect security. And I'm right there by a stairwell, just in case something happens and I have to bulk out, like I'm good. So I'm just like, now I know where I'm room is. I need to move my car. But I'm like, you know what? If I move my car, because D already done tracked my location, I'm sure, like, he gonna know exactly where I'm at. If I move my car, he already know what he taught me. So he's gonna know, like, wherever my car is, if it's an exit right there, my room is somewhere right there. So he's gonna know to wait for me, because he knows I gotta go to work tomorrow. Like, because I said I gotta go to work. He knew my schedule, because I used to always send him a picture of my schedule. So he knew my schedule. So he knew I had to work tomorrow and what time I had to work. So I'm like, nah, I ain't gonna move my car. I'm gonna keep my car right in the front. So if he does pop up, like, I'm right there in the front where the camera at, they gonna see you. They gonna see you. So I get to my room, set everything down. Pop called me. I was like, hey. He's like, hey, Kayana, where you at? I told him I was at the hotel over by my job. He's like, okay. Well, stay put for the night, but I gotta let you know, I'm gonna have to come and get my my pum from you. Do you have it on you? I said, yes, it's still in the trunk. It's still in the trunk. He's like, okay, I'm gonna have to come and get it, because if anything happens, that's gonna be me. It's gonna be on me. And I was just like, I understand. He was like, be safe tonight. I'm gonna come pick that up, and then I'm gonna go check on my boys, make sure everything is good. Don't worry about the kids. I got them. Okay? Worry about you. Worry about getting yourself together. And I'm like, okay, all right. So got off the phone, and maybe about 30 minutes later, he texted me to let me know that he was outside by my car. And so for me to pop the trunk if I could from the inside. So I popped the trunk. I watched him get in and, get in the trunk, get stuff, and drive off. I'm like, okay. All right. Pop got this. But after having that conversation, I can hear, like, the frustration in Pop's voice. Like, I can hear him just like, damn, again, I'm coming to the rescue again. Like, that's probably not how he meant it, but that's how, like, I was feeling. Because I'm like, yet again, I'm calling him to rescue me from his son, and yet again, he keep telling me to leave, and I keep staying. Like, I know I felt like I was disappointing my dad. Like, I honestly felt like I was disappointing him. And I was just like, I can't, like, I gotta do better. Things gotta be better. They gotta be better. So I ended up calling Jackson, because remember I said Jackson had a cell phone. We added him to our plan. So I ended up calling Jackson, make sure he was fine. He said that he was fine. I was just like, is Pop there? He's like, he's here. I was like, okay. He's like, I'm playing with my cousins, okay? Everything's fine. I was like, all right. That was his way of letting me know, like, look, don't worry. Like, we good. So I got off the phone and I went to sleep. When I woke up the next morning, I was just like, okay, I got to get ready for work. I started to get ready for work. And then as I was finna leave, I was like, you know what? Let me check the front. Because where my room was, you could see to the very front of the hotel. That's how I was able to unlock the trunk for Pop. So I peeked out my window and I was looking for D truck. I ain't see it. But I'm like, okay, I don't see the truck. I'm like, okay. So I'm just like, nah, they don't mean nothing. I need to go to another side and see if I see it, like, over there by the stairwell. So I go out of my room, go by the stairwell, look out that window to see if I see his truck back there. Nothing. I was like, okay. If he is on the other side, like, I still got time to bolt to my car, because he'll probably be waiting on me on the other side. So I'm like, I'm good. So I gather up all my things, and I'm just like, I go to the front, and the lady asked me, was I checking out? I was like, no, I'm not checking out. I want to extend my stay one more day. She was like, okay. She extended my stay. And I'm standing there, and I'm like, I'm looking out the window, make sure I don't see him. Because I looked at my app to see when the last time my location was looked at, and it was looked at 2 o'clock in the morning. So I'm just like, okay, he know I'm here asleep. So I'm looking, still no sign of the truck, none. So I'm thinking, all right, everything good, everything fine, everything going smooth. So she extended my stay. And I started walking to the front door, still looking. Like, I'm scanning, making sure. I walk out and start walking fast to my car, still scanning. Don't see that truck nowhere. I get maybe 6 feet from my truck. And then D pop out of the bushes.